People deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much. Now, obviously, Crystal Palace 2, Arsenal 2. We've just dropped points against Crystal Palace or drew the game. On one hand, you could say it's a point gain because we had to come from behind. On the other hand, you could say having come from behind, and in certain other instances we've done this as well. Having dropped the points, it feels like a kick in the teeth, especially when you consider the Liverpool result. We hope for the best. We really hope we beat Liverpool. If you're honest and stuff like that, you can't really see too many reasons for us winning that, and would love for the boys to prove you wrong in that incident. So yeah, 11 wins. It would have been nice to have a dozen wins, but it is what it is. We've dropped points. We have to learn from this. There's been many a times where we've won games where we should have dropped points, so it's the balance of things. A couple of decisions went our way in the game that probably shouldn't have, so we can't really complain by that logic for the decisions. Definitely the penalty decision, not Mustafi's, of course, that's a pen, but Zaha's. It is what it is. I felt the ref was inconsistent for both teams. In the sense that he was just making baffling decisions at times, but it is what it is. On the face of it, both sides probably didn't do enough or didn't deserve to win. On the other hand, both sides did enough to come to deserve a point, in the sense that Palace started off well, definitely one of their best performances I've seen in recent games, and we did enough to come from behind. But yeah, man, we might as well rate the players or put their performances. Now, I've watched the goals back again, and I must admit, I had to mark people down. A couple of the players, we'll get onto it, did baffle me in regards to what do I give them, because you know me, I probably overthink things many a times. People, that's so deep. I thought that was juice, but it's empty. But anyways, start off with Leno. I give Leno a 4, you know. He was on course to get a 5 until I rewatched the goals we conceded again and again. And I give him a 4, sorry. Not because it's necessarily his fault. I feel you're the eyes and ears, and especially when you've got a German speaker in Mustafi ahead of you. We could have cleared our lines for that goal a bit better. If we clear our lines, that doesn't happen. So I had to mark him down for that. I felt the goal, you can't blame him for the goal we conceded, but just sometimes some of his options, some of the decisions he was making with the ball were putting us under pressure today, I felt. So I feel this a 4. He could have got a 5, but I feel it's a 4. Hector Bellerin, I don't know why he came off. I think he's injured. I'll have to research that. But I felt he did all right against Zaha and in the challenges he had today. So in the part he played, I give him a 5. I feel I give Holding a 5. He did enough to get that. Obviously, he gave away the corner that resulted in the goal we conceded, the first goal we conceded, if I remember correctly. But Xhaka actually gave the ball away that led to him having to make that recovery challenge. So I'll give Holding a 5. Mustafi gets a 4, man, and he's been in okay of recent weeks. I thought he was Kalam today, diving in. He just moved nervous. Obviously, the penalty, you can have no complaints. He's just cleared him out. He's had no awareness. Could he have done with a shout from the keeper? I don't know. Or we could have cleared our lines before that, leading to that whole thing not happening. I'm not sure either, but I'll give him a 4. I felt he was really poor today, in my opinion. I'll give Xhaka a 4 as well, and it's difficult to critique his performance because the penalty he conceded, shouldn't put his foot out and should know better against Zaha, but we know Xhaka's got deficiencies like this. We know Xhaka's got no defensive know-how in that regards, and he's ultimately playing left-back, a decision of Unai Emery's, and he's now natural tendencies as a midfielder, his sort of midfielder would be to stick a foot out. So on one hand, he made that mistake. On the other hand, can I really be angry at that? But either way, he was involved in that. The first goal, we gave away the ball that led to Holding, as I've just said, making the challenge. But he's obviously had a hand in both the goals we've scored, in the corner that eventually Aubameyang put through and the set piece. So on one hand, I'd give him a 5, but I feel it's a 4 thing as well. Guendouzi, I felt he was wasteful today, but his energy output, and he was getting in the mix of it, just enough to get a 5. Torreira gets a 7. Obviously, he had a hand in the goal we conceded. Well, it was Lacazette who lost the ball, but I'd give him a 7. I felt he was great today. Ozil, non-existent. You guys know I love Ozil, non-existent, throwing tantrums for no reason. He gets a 4. Oba, I give him a 4. Do you know what? The goal, do you know, I give Oba a 5, man. The goal can bump into his thing up again, man. Let me not be too harsh. He can get a 5. It's difficult from them wide positions when you're not really a winger like that. So I give him a 5. The goal will allow him. Lacazette, I give Lacazette a 4, man. I felt he was underwhelming today. He was alright in patches, but I just don't feel he had enough. He just needed to wake up. The same goes for Iwobi. I felt Iwobi looked a bit lethargic. Maybe he's a bit tired with all the games we've played. I'm not sure. But Iwobi's my guy. Next week we'll go again against Liverpool. I want him to start that. But today I was quite underwhelming and surprised he didn't actually get subbed. It's quite wasteful. So he gets a 4. I think I've missed anyone else out. So wait, Leno, Bellerin, Holding, Mustafi, Xhaka, Guendouzi, Torreira, Ozil, Aubameyang, Lacazette. I'm missing someone else out. If I'm missing you, you played poor then. No, I'm not missing no one, am I? Obviously, Welbeck. Welbs was on. Who else? Wells came off the bench. He weren't really on the pitch realistically long enough to give him a rating. Lichtsteiner, I give him a 4. Ramsey was non-existent as well, so an NA, but he didn't really have long enough to realistically rate his performance. Whoever I'm missing out, people, I don't think I have missed anyone else out, but yeah, that would be my player ratings. Leno, Holding, Bellerin, Mustafi, Xhaka, Guendouzi, Torreira, Ozil, Aubameyang, Iwobi, Lacazette. We've done everybody. So yeah, that would be my performance ratings. So yeah, 11 wins, 1 draw. It's not the worst result or worst run of form, especially with Wenger leaving. But we go again, people. That's all we can do. Liverpool next week is a big game for us. Obviously, before Liverpool in the Premier League, we've got the midweek stop-off against Blackpool. I actually had to do the preview before the game, people. Allow me, I want to watch El Clasico. But yeah, man, Crystal Palace 2, Arsenal 2, deluded. I'm out. Comment, subscribe, and do the rest if you wish. I'm out, people. Love.